Well, here I am with the last day to talk about my Nintendo Switch memories. I was talking everything Nintendo Switch with my friends in there, but I don't know if I consider them that anymore. But whatever, I'm still here and I'm going to talk about my Nintendo Switch memories. I may have only had this system for about 2.5 years, but in that time I've made so many memories with this guy. Prior to me getting my own Switch, I have had plenty of memories on other people's Switches. Whether it was playing Smash with friends before school started or playing Breath of the Wild on my sister's Switch, these experiences opened my eyes to the majesty of the Switch, and I finally received one in 2021. I got the blue Switch Lite for my sister alongside 3 games: Skyrim, Super Mario Odyssey, and Super Mario 3D All-Stars. And this was a great starting lineup. Skyrim I already had, but I didn't care. It was nice restarting actually knowing what I was doing, and having it portable was magical. Mario Odyssey was a damn blast. Such a great collectathon. This was one I chipped away at over the course of a few months, just collecting all the moons. And 3D All-Stars. These were old games, but great games. I played all 3 of them to death and 100% at 64 in Galaxy, but those damn blue coins in Sunshine are holding me back hard. Those 3 games definitely kept me busy, but it didn't matter because I wanted more. Since I got a new system, I had a free trial of Switch Online, so under that I got the NES and SNES apps and played a ton of those games. I also fell in love with Tetris 99 and Pac-Man 99. Yeah, not for me. But that wasn't all, because I also got Fortnite. Listen, it's a free game and not a bad one at that. Now, do I play it often? What do I look like, someone who does that? A couple weeks later, I was out shopping with my grandma, who had given me some late birthday money earlier, and with it, I decided to pick up my own copy of Breath of the Wild. Now, I had already beaten it on my sister's Switch, but I still need my own copy, and even though I had already beaten it, I still spent hours finding the shrines, collecting Koroks, and just doing whatever the hell I pleased. This game was just so much fun to run around in. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. My god, what a game. 3D World itself was a blast. I beat it in a matter of days, then immediately went back and got all the green stars and whatnot to unlock Champions Road. And after that, it just became all reliable. Didn't know what to play? Just hop in 3D World and replay every level so every character to get true 100%. And that's just 3D World, because after I first beat Champions Road, I finally dived into Bowser's Fury, and oh man, what an experience. I was hooked. 100% in a day, and I went back multiple times, 100%ing it in a single sitting. It's such a short, simple experience that it's just a blast to do anytime. 5 games in and a pretty solid library if I say so myself, so let's f it up with this guy. LEGO Marvel Super Heroes, a port of one of my favorite LEGO games that is also one of my least favorite handheld LEGO games. I mainly wanted this because of what it was, the real LEGO Marvel Super Heroes portably, which was magical. But I didn't really play it much. It's a good game, but I just wasn't in the mood at the time. That Black Friday, multiple Nintendo games were on sale at GameStop, and I was deciding between getting New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe and Paper Mario the Origami King. And considering the fact that I'm happy, it's probably pretty obvious what I went with. As I said earlier, I like the Origami King. I definitely see some of its flaws, but to say it's a bad game, or even a bad Paper Mario game for that matter, is a bit much. I also got Doom and Doom 2 off of the eShop for like $2.50 each. I like these games, so it's just cool to have them on here. That Christmas I got Smash Ultimate, and my god, what a game. I got a lot more time out of this than I expected, but looking back, it makes sense. This is a great game. Unlocking all the characters, playing through classic mode as all of them, doing spirit battles, World of Light, and online. There's a lot to Ultimate, and I adore it, and I still like to occasionally go back to it as I want to play something I don't need to get invested into game. I also picked up some digital games, the Breath of the Wild expansion pass, but also Sonic Mania, LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2, and Final Fantasy 7. Sonic Mania was an excellent Sonic game. Not perfect, and it had flaws that I hope would be ironed out in a successor, and Sega gave us Sonic Superstars 6 years later. I'm in hell. LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2. This was my first time playing it, and it wasn't bad. Not as good as the first, but I still enjoyed my time with it. And Final Fantasy 7 I got since I heard it's one of the most beloved games of all time, and it's good. The built-in cheats of this version really help. It's nice to be able to experience the story without wasting time grinding. I still have a ways to go in it, but I quite like it. Over the next few months, I'll do random odds and ends for money, which is how I ended up with 7 more eShop games. Castlevania Anniversary Collection and Advanced Collection, both excellent collections of the Castlevania games. Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, a great game, but I prefer playing it on PC, and Cooking Simulator and Thief Simulator. These are both, they were some of the cheapest games I could find, so I got them. Cooking Simulator was fine, it was pretty fun just doing whatever, but it got old pretty quick. And Thief Simulator, yeah, that was just bad. But it was $2. How could that be? Well, in April, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga finally came out, and I quite liked it. It was a blast playing through the saga in a modern format, then exploring the galaxy collecting Kyber bricks. I love this game. Now I look back and wince, but I can't lie, I had a blast with this game. And calculator, it was $2, give me a pass. And, well, it is a calculator. Gotta pull this out the next time I take a math test. That year for my birthday from my sister, I got The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, and Skyward Sword HD, and both were excellent experiences. Link's Awakening DX is my favorite game of all time, so to play a modern remake with gorgeous visuals and excellent music, it was something else. And Skyward Sword HD, dare I say a pretty good Zelda game. Not one of the best, but still a really good one. And for my grandma, I got Pokemon Legends Arceus. If I said it wrong, shut the f up, I don't care. And I have loved what I've played. I've made it pretty obvious, but I don't really care for Pokemon, mainly because neither the gameplay or story appeals to me, but Arceus has such a fun gameplay loop. Roaming these large areas, catching Pokemon, it's so much fun. And with some extra birthday money, I picked up a few more games. Friday the 13th the game, and Lego Worlds. Okay, so Friday the 13th the game is pretty damn good and what I wanted from it. Playing a station is so damn fun. But man, this isn't the most enjoyable on Switch. The graphics take a severe hit, and it's just not crazy enjoyable here. And Lego Worlds, this is probably a fine game, but I just couldn't get into it. I'd rather play Minecraft or something else. A few months later, I randomly got $50. I don't remember how, but I do know where those $50 went. I got an NSO expansion pack subscription and played a ton of Nintendo 64 games. Ocarina of Time, Banjo-Kazooie, F-Zero X, Mario Tennis, and later on, GoldenEye. Ho ho ho, what a game. And if I was lying, I'd also say I played the Genesis games too. After a couple more odds and ends, I got Lego DC Super Villains digitally, and like Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2, it was good. I wouldn't say these are great games, but they're good for what they are. And for Christmas from my grandma, I received No Man's Sky, and I fell in love. No Man's Sky was such a damn blast. I'm a huge space nut, so to have a game where you just explore space, jump galaxy to galaxy, land on random planets, discover the local wildlife, find a nice planet to build a base on, there's a lot of ways you can approach No Man's Sky, which is what has kept it so fresh for me. And I think that's a good place to wrap it up for now. Over the past year in 2023, I have made a ton of new, incredible memories with the system. However, I've also gotten so many games with the system in this last year that I've kind of started to lose touch with them. I have much fonder memories back when I'd get a new game every few months, so I had to pick a game that I could get the most out of. Now I get WarioWare Move because I have an hour and a half to spare. But regardless, that is the Nintendo Switch, and if you can't tell, I love this system. The Nintendo Switch wasn't my first Nintendo console, but it was the first Nintendo console where I experienced so many franchises, explored Nintendo history, and I made so many memories with this guy that I will cherish for the rest of my life. It isn't perfect by any means, but considering how much great Nintendo support, new and old, there is on it, along with the fact that everything that comes with the system is portable, it makes it so easy to say that this system is my favorite console of all time. It's not perfect, but if I could only ever have one console for the rest of time, this would be a pretty easy choice for me. And on top of all that, it can bring people together so much easier, which is ironic because it tore me and my friends apart. Or maybe it was I who tore my friends apart. But I can use this system to bring us back together.
Reporting live now with an update. After a long 12 days, the snow has finally melted to 2 feet left. Meaning basement dwellers, you're home free. You can finally leave the basement again. If you didn't already starve to death.
Finally, we can get out of here. Let's go through the window.
Wait, guys, before you go, you want to play some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe?
With the Five Below Joy-Con wheels?
What if I wanted to play Smash Online?
Well, do I have the Switch Lite for you? I'm gonna whoop your ass, Victor!
I wouldn't be so sure. I got the Five Below wheel.
Oh, but look what we're playing, Victor! You better look out for the TSA!
Oh, you f***er. Oh, you f***er.
You f***er! You f***er! You f***er! You f***er! You f***er! You f***er! Well, what a 12 days it's been. Talking about the Switch and making memories I will cherish forever. I mean, who knew the TSA was so good at Mario Kart? And man, it wouldn't have been without this console, and it just goes to show that the best consoles aren't necessarily the most powerful consoles or the consoles with the best graphics. Rather, it's about the games and how they can bring everyone together, how much they mean to people, and biggest of all, some of the greatest consoles.